Good morning, everyone. So, after 10 weeks of our clinical experience number 2, we're getting ready to head back into the classroom again. So, I'm going to just kind of put together my to-do list again, make sure that I'm looking through all of the syllabuses for the new classes. We have a good bit of them to go through, but this will kind of be our last bit of, I guess, true classes is a way that you can put it. Where in the summer, we're going to just be working on our capstone, which is a big project that we're putting together a paper based on one of the patients that we kept track of and evaluated ourselves, reevaluated throughout our clinical experience number 2. So that'll be exciting and a big project, but not necessarily like a traditional class. And then we also have our electives, which I'll be signing up for, I believe, in about 2 or so weeks. So lots of different things coming in the summer, but this will kind of be our last round of classes here in the spring. So I'm excited to get it going, and I'm just gonna get that list together and we'll get started for the day. Good morning, everyone. So we had a good day yesterday where we got a little bit of stuff done in regards to preparing for school, but yesterday was honestly mainly focused on getting a lot of like cleaning the house done and some chores. So I didn't record too much just because I know that that isn't exactly the most interesting part about things. So I'm heading off to work this morning. Of course, it's always fun to work the morning that you lose an hour because of daylight savings time, but I have my tea just to keep myself motivated and have something warm to drink this morning. I'm gonna try and knock out a bit more of my schoolwork, as well as hopefully start working on some of my cover letters for our applications to clinical experience number 3, because there is no break in clinical education. You really just kind of keep going along and you're almost always working on something for the next one. So that's kind of the plan for today, and I'll talk to you when it's done. Well, I haven't updated you guys in a little while just because I've really not been doing much over this weekend, just getting that pre-work out of the way, and there wasn't too much happening, just kind of relaxing before I start up classes again. But we had our first class being back on campus for professional development, which was good from 9 until noon. And then I just had a quick follow-up with my other research assistant just to kind of get the scoop of what they talked about in their last meeting, since I wasn't able to attend. But now I'm just heading back for a quick lunch, and then we have applied exercise science in the afternoon. All right, well, last night at work, we got a good bit of stuff done, and then this morning and this afternoon has been pretty busy with just classes, which were really fun overall, just talking about quality improvement with some of the therapists from a local hospital and talking about some of their quality improvement projects and just kind of running through some of the ones that we had noticed in our clinical experience number 2. And then in the afternoon, I had the opportunity to go to a quick kind of informational session on canine rehab, which was very interesting to see, as well as ran through just kind of doing an intake with a patient for our research because we're going to start taking those on as the research assistants, doing kind of those intake measurements. So we were just kind of training on those things. Right now, the bunnies, if you're wondering, are eating their dinner and they're having fun in their little box. But we also had our clinical education 2 debrief session as well as the prep session for clinical experience number 3, since the applications for those are coming up within a few weeks. So we were just running through the details again, making sure that everyone was on the same page and understands a bit more about the process. This morning, I also woke up early to make sure that my girlfriend got to her step 2 exam. She is finished and she's heading home right now. And as soon as she gets back, we're going to just head over to her parents and just kind of relax for the night, celebrate her being done with that. And then we're going to try and make it back tonight before we know that a good bit of snow is anticipated to come through. We don't know how much, but it could potentially impact our classes for tomorrow. So I guess I'll give you guys an update tomorrow once I know more. Long time no see, but it's really been fairly slow without too many updates just because of the snowstorm we've been having. All of our classes have either been online in Zoom or we just haven't had very many classes. Like today, we only had our capstone session this morning where we just worked with some of our classmates to make sure we had some viable cases for that capstone project that will come up this summer. Overall, it went really well, so I'm very excited for that later to come. But the rest of today, I pretty much took as kind of a break from school, just relaxed, enjoyed the day with my girlfriend. We even took out some of our friends' dogs just to play out in the snow, which was super exciting. But other than that, yesterday, we just went through classes. I did that with everyone. We knocked out some of the remaining assignments. The only assignment I have left for this week is to make sure to do my post in-class discussion post by tonight. So that's the last thing that I have to do when I get home now, after I make some dinner. But that's all that I have for this week. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. If you want to check out more of my day in the life content, make sure to look out for it every Monday, as well as look out for, I'm going to keep trying to, at least every couple Thursdays, get out an additional video to talk about some other stuff. So look out for those. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been KB DPT, and I'll see you all in the next video.